I'm Dick Termas. I'm going to give you an explanation of 4-point perspective. This is a grid I'm using. You can see the up and down lines that I showed, and then the curved lines that start with a straight line in the center and progressively move to a curved line. This allows you to get a 4-point perspective drawing, which is a 360-degree picture around yourself. And I'm going to go through the drawing from the beginning to the end. This right now I'm showing the different vanishing points, of 4 different vanishing points. There's 5 showing here because the outside ones are actually the same points. So you might think these points as a north, east, south, west, and back to north points around you. I'm checking with the ruler there where the room that I'm drawing runs off the page on both edges of the top, so that you get it accurate, so it actually will fit together in the end and make a nice continuous 360-degree picture. So what's being drawn right now are the 4 walls around you, and then I'm breaking into those walls with other rooms that are back inside, so that it can be actually very, very complex coming out of this grid. Use a little whiteout to cancel out the overlapping lines. Even the windows that I'm drawing right now, the little depth in the windows are still projecting toward these points. And I'm looking through the paper. The paper is transparent enough to where I can see the grid through the paper. And you have to make sure that 2 outside drawings actually will come together and fit together. So anything you draw on the right side, you have to make sure is on the left side. These are holes in the floor that I'm drawing. Still, all of it's tying in with the grid. I'm just drawing over the grid. When you think of the grid, you don't have to be right on the lines of the grid. The grid just shows you the direction that the lines have to go. So you could have lines in between any of the lines. They just kind of keep you knowing about where you are. Now this 4-point, I actually call it a continuous 4-point because it continues on and on and on and continues to fit together. Is one of many different grids that are found in my book, the New Perspective Systems. And it starts from 1-point perspective, goes all the way to 6-point. This is a very nice system, though, this 4-point, because you're able to do a curved line perspective. If you were to think of these as cubes, and a cube has 3 sets of parallel lines, 2 of the lines are actually curved lines in the curved line perspective here. The up and down lines are straight up and down still. So that's how you get, one type of a curved line perspective. I always find it's very good to put people and trees and stuff in the environments because it makes it more like it's a real room instead of just a skeleton of a place or something. What I'm doing right now is I'm shading in the different walls that are parallel to each other. And I think that helps to make you aware of that there's 6 different walls in this that are parallel to each other. We'll come back with color to have you be aware that those are all actually parallel walls. This one, of course, is a red. A series. And this is an orange wall over here, so all the other walls that are parallel to that wall will be orange too. I just do that to help make it make sense. You can see up above that I broke into the ceiling with a hole up there, and people are looking down at you too. You can do just all kinds of things with this gridded system of perspective. This is an interesting part of this. It shows it really is cylindrical perspective too, because that complete room around you fits on a cylinder. And you can see that you're looking, it's like an inside-out view of the complete room around you. You can see how it all really does fit together. So this can be a continuous, I mean, you could put two of if you copied this off and put it together, you could have, you could be turning in a circle twice when you're looking at your cylinder. Or you can flip-flop it around and have it be on the inside of the cylinder, and you stick your head up in there, and it would look like a normal world when the cylinder spun around you. So that's kind of fun too. If this were a large enough drawing, it would be a great way to design a stage in theater. Theater in the round. So this is the finished product here. It's a grid that's so very important that actually does show through the paper as you're drawing. And this is the book that I got it out of. That's just half of that grid. You copy that off and make it twice as long in order to do this 4-point perspective drawing. So I hope you'll give this a try. It's kind of a neat little system to draw 360-degree drawings of worlds around you. Cubical worlds are the best thing to be working on. Thank you for watching.